Hello there, welcome to UFO, and the Papal State will be doing the Holy Trinity. At least that's the goal. And the Holy Trinity is basically playing as the Papal State. You need to have the Knights, the Teutonic Order, and the Livonian Order as your vassals, as well as owning Jerusalem. So it's kind of a well, get the Pope on the map kind of thing, I guess you could say. The big problems with this achievement, of course, is the fact that if Livonian Order simply vanishes, it will be hard to, if not impossible, to revive it. So I kind of need to be quick here, getting myself up here to vassalize the Teutons, to vassalize Livonia pretty quickly. I believe the Knights do have a event where they, for some reason, will get Malta randomly. So if they get wiped out, that could be, of course, really, really bad. They have their independence guaranteed by Venice, so I don't want to mess too much with them right now. It's just going to turn into something bad. But the goal, of course, first here now is to just build power, and the easiest way to do that, of course, is to try and well, get ourselves into a good position here. Now, I'm a little bit unsure if, as you can see, my relation with Austria is not good enough. It needs to be 184. So the plan here will actually be to join the Holy Roman Empire, and the reason for that is really, really simple. Then I can conquer Northern Italy, get myself a little bit of a base force limit to use, and of course that is going to be really, really useful. And I apparently have papal actions. I haven't actually played the Papal State in EU4, so this should be really, really interesting. But yeah, the goal here will be to get up to the Teutons, Livonian Order, as soon as possible. I am actually considering doing a declaring war on Riga just to get there, but my navy will never get past the Hansa, so we'll have to see how I'll handle that. But the goal, of course, is to get my ass up here ASAP, more or less, and then work from there. Ancona is going to be a target. On Italy is. I don't think I've been bothering with Aragon, unless, of course, to become a obnoxious bastard, if you will. But we will ally ourselves with both France and Aragon, I think. Of course, this could definitely screw up my, well, good intentions with Austria, but it's not too much I can do there. Do I want to ally myself with Milan too? Well, right now it doesn't actually matter if I ally myself with them or not, but having, well, plenty of allies in this case will most likely be rather useful. As you can see here, to create the Kingdom of God, I'm going to need to own a lot of places. But the good thing here is I don't actually have to call these things. So, for instance, I can take northern Italy and not core it, and then just boom, gain core on everything. Provided, of course, that I manage to actually pull it off. But we'll see. We might go for that just for fun. Conquer Siena is one of my missions. To improve relations with Urbino, probably not. Save the Umbrian people in Abruzzi, not really too likely. Don't want to fight Naples and Aragon right off the bat. So out of these, I think Conquer Siena for the free casus belli will be useful. And also, of course, here I will not attack until I am actually part of the Holy Roman Empire. Austria somehow do not or lose their status as the Holy Roman Empire. So the problem here again is I'm allied to rivals. I might have to break this alliance if I manage to join or get my relations high enough to join. I will most likely just break the alliance, and as you can see, if France calls me in right away, we're going to accept that because there's no reason not. Should probably have picked my rivals before this though. That is a mistake on my part. There's not really too much I can do about that right now. I think we'll take the production guy now. How much money do I make? Not a lot. We'll go with admin points first to get that first set of national ideas, I think. Now, whom else can I ally myself with here? The goal, of course, will actually be to ally myself with Austria. I do have one negative thing here that might actually not give me high enough relations. I can get 100 from improved relations, same religion plus 10, alliance, military access, etc. Sending gifts, but the royal marriage might actually be what actually screws me over and do not allow me to join. But we will attack Urbino here pretty soon, I think. But again, now for the time being, we'll just try and get ourselves some alliances up and running. And I'm thinking we're going to ally ourselves with Aragon as well. It will secure the southern border for me, and I'll just have to go north then, which will make things probably a little bit easier. Now, before we go any further, the idea is here. We are a religious government, which gives us prestige +1, tolerance through faith +1, and the regular 0.10 change in the monthly autonomy. But other than that, there's not really too much interesting stuff here to report. We do have some interesting ideas. We have the Papal ideas, which gives divine reputation +1, religious unity +25%. We get some tolerance through faith +2, tax modifiers +20%, an extra point of prestige here, time to fabricate claims -20%, production efficiency +10%, prestige decay -1%, and the last one here, the Holy Father, gives us a aggressive expansion impact of -10%. So once we get there, we can probably conquer a little bit more and be a little bit more meaner, but for the time being, that's not something we would like to do. Now, what I'm kind of hoping for here is that by the time I am ready to attack Ancona, that they will somehow have gotten themselves into, well, some scuffles with someone else. Now, unfortunately here, England, I don't make sense of the AI's choices here. Of course, I'm the weaker one, but England has actually sent an army down to my lands, and is currently being kind of a douchebag. And the funny thing is, Portugal actually joined in as well. So, again, the AI targeting someone insignificant. Of course, they would probably like to have me out of the war, but they are really just targeting someone who is rather insignificant at this juncture. So, again, here the goal will be to ally myself with Aragon too. It will give me some. It will give me very strong allies if you consider it. I am the Pope, and I have France, Aragon, and Milan on my side. So defensive-wise, I do now have the alliances that I need to just go, well, haywire. Now the funny thing here is, how do the Pope do fare militarily? Good at sieging, but otherwise just crap. So yeah, I'm a little bit unsure how I want to handle this, but I am actually tempted to just declare war straight up now on Urbino and hide my army there. But unfortunately, once it's sieged, then England will be able to just march their troops onto mine. So again, here I'm really surprised that the seriously, this is one of the things that don't really make too much sense, really. I can understand the fact that they're going after the weaker one, but sending 20,000 troops to deal with me when you have France to worry about is kind of bad. And again here, I think this is something that needs to be addressed by Paradox. Basically, you're going after the player to a degree where it's starting to look like Witch Hunt. Of course, you can't really invade France, but even so, dropping 20,000 men in Italy in a war against France just to piss off the Pope, I don't think that would make too much sense. I'm an ally in the war, but I haven't actually done anything towards the war effort. Of course, I might be asking a little bit too much here, but that's just how things are. Anyways, what we're going to do now is just wait, and hopefully we can piece out this war soon. Well, hopefully the Frenchies will end it soon. We'll just have to wait and see how it actually pans out. I'll be losing a little bit of money here, but I kind of want to keep my army at full, just so I can keep it relatively safe. And what I think I'm also going to do is just ask for military access from Naples, so I can actually run away if the necessity arises, which it probably will. But yeah, for the time being, we'll just keep on working here with Austria. I'm also tempted to just ditch Aragon potentially, break the alliance, provided that I get the opportunity to ally Austria, which seems to become a real option here very soon. So again, for the time being, I'll just sit by. I'll wait for this war to end, and then we'll see what we'll do from there. But again, here these are some of the things that don't make too much sense to me. You have France here, and yet you choose to have 40,000 troops in Italy. So yeah, the AI shows just how retarded it can be sometimes. And again, I can't really attack Urbino until I either get my alliance with Austria or the war is over. So again, I'm just going to sit by him. We'll see how this pans out. Well, I just made a slight mistake here. Apparently Aragon isn't actually a great power, which is hilariously enough something I probably should have realized. Anyways, I broke the alliance in the hopes of being able to create one with Austria. That did not happen, which of course is not the greatest thing ever. But I think I'm going to just ask for military access, keep Austria happy if you will. And again here, I'll probably have to bribe them quite a bit if I want this to pull this off. So I think what I might have to do here is actually break the alliance with France. Again, France could have been really, really useful here, but I need to get my ass up to the Teutonic Order and Livonian Order, and if I can't actually grow myself power-wise, unless after I go out to Venice, Hungary or something like that, then there's not really much point. What I could do, of course, is just try and go for releasing Croatia, vassalizing them. That could be one option, and potentially going for a unified Bosnia-Serbia and have two big vassals in the area here. But cost-wise, I don't see it as a really, well, good option per se. It's not the best. So the alliance with France here actually proved to be futile. I probably should never have done that. I would have been able to ally Austria. I would have been able to, well, I would have been able to declare war on Urbino anytime I wanted, and I wouldn't have had England come here and occupy Romagna. That's actually outside of my expectation and calculation. But funnily enough, here we have the French now kicking Portuguese, the Portuguese's ass, and I'm really tempted now to see if I can actually get a military access from these guys. But as you can see, I can't get a military access to get to Romagna to re-siege it. But it seems like help is coming from the vassals of France. So we are going to win this war, of course. But other than that, I don't see too many useful options in the near future. So again, I'll just sit by and see how this will solve itself, and then we're going to ally ourselves with Austria, then declare war on Ancona, and hopefully get ourselves into the Union after that. I'm a little bit unsure, to be perfectly honest, if my size matters or how the mechanics work right now for joining the Holy Roman Empire. But the goal will be to join. 184. I need another 100. So 50 from alliance, 25 from gift, and 25 from not being allied to France. This could actually work out, provided of course I get the money. So I think what we're actually going to do is just go on maintenance to almost zero, same with fleet. That should have been zero to begin with. But anyways, the goal by doing this is very, very simple. If I can get myself into the Holy Roman Empire, as I said, I can just conquer northern Italy on my own. Of course, the coalition and people will not like that in the slightest. And of course, it's going to be kind of hard to get myself into a position here where I can make some well moves. But the Teutonic Order is currently allied with Hungary. So if I can declare war on Hungary, bring in Austria, have them kick Hungary's ass, and then potentially have them march up to the Teutonic Order, then things might still work out here. The problem, of course, is that the Teutonic Order is not in a vassalizable size. They're a little bit too big at the current moment, so we'll have to work with that as well. But for the time being, it's no concern of mine. But I would prefer to get out of this war. So since we're going to break our alliance anyways, we might as well just go for a white peace here. And I think I can't actually break my alliance while they are in war, so we'll have to wait a little while longer before we solve our issues here. Now, Urbino, yes, we need Tuscany potentially. Sure, Tuscany and Siena, they're all good targets. The problem, of course, is that they are one province minus, which means they will be a little bit more expensive aggressive expansion-wise, which in turn could turn out to be a horrible, horrible thing. But we'll just have to wait and see how we'll handle this. Now, if I were to try and send you guys a gift, I'm going to need 325 ducats to get Austria on my side. So it might be a little bit difficult, but I think we can pull that off. France is now out of their war, which is great. Alliance, we're going to dissolve that alliance. Papal army strength. So suddenly they don't like me much anymore, which of course is an issue. But there we go. After breaking the alliance, everything is sorted. Austria do now love me unconditionally, and as you can see, we're actually at 160. We need 25 more points to be able to get there. I can offer military access, which will make things a little bit cheaper in terms of cost. I need 15 points now. Proclaim guarantee. There we go. No. I've forgotten that you actually have to be strong to make that work, so I can't actually proclaim guarantee now to just get a little bit of a boost here. Anything else I can do? Can't I do a royal boom? So this is kind of ridiculous. I get the royal marriage, but I can't actually do it, so that's fine. I think we'll just have to go for sending a gift that is worth 15 opinion. So I might take a couple loans just to speed this process up. And let's see, if we send, I'm going to need 200 approximately. So this is going to be a little bit expensive on the bank. Let's just be honest, it's going to be terribly expensive and probably not the best idea I've ever done, but I think it's necessary to move quickly here with the Pope, so it is probably for the best. I actually just needed 175, but there we go. I should now have the relation level needed to join the Holy Roman Empire, and of course it gives me some other booms here since I am a member, like... Oh, I can actually support things now, good. But anyways, we'll get some modifiers from joining the Holy Roman Empire. Imperial Integrity, National Arrest -3, Stability cost -10, and Technology cost -10. So all of those are actually really good things to have. And now that we've actually joined the Holy Roman Empire, we might as well just go ahead and declare war on Urbino. But we've run out of time, so we'll continue this war next time. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and I'll see you around next time. Bye.